Niseme hapa, and this one I don't think I'm revealing anything out of the Official Secrets Act, called a threat profile. Every Minister of Security and every leaders in the security sector are guided by the threat profile. In other words, what are our threats as a country? Na kila wakati ukiamuka asubuhi, when you meet your security chiefs, they brief you on the threat profile. Your threat surely can't be Rigathi Gachagua, because you know Rigathi Gachagua is a leader who's talking to his people. Going to Kikuyu cannot be a threat. Or opposition leaders driving around to Kajiado to meet people cannot be a threat. You are actually wasting national resources on nonsense. I mean, to be honest, what you mean, I'm a bit of hard or a bit of a dictator, but allow me to use that language even in the chat. You're wasting your time on nonsense. Because, you know, people, we are talking to fellow Kenyans, moving around, talking to Kenyans. How is that a threat to national security? So that you are spending bullets, you're spending tear gas, you're spending police time on that kind of deploying police officers. Tuko na shida. People are being marked in the city every day. When we face this problem with Uhuru Kenyatta, that is how we came up with an all-women commando team that we were training to look at how you go into the supermarkets and everything, and how you try to trace pickpockets and create a certain sense of stability and peace in the urban areas so that people can go around doing business. That is what you should be spending your time on, because people don't feel safe, and if they don't feel safe, they cannot do business, they cannot go around the activities. How is Seki addressing a meeting in Kajiado a problem, a threat to the country? He's an elected leader, elected by the same Kajiado people. He's going to meet the same Kajiado people. You must, even if you have a weevil in your head, how would you spend time planning to disrupt a meeting an elected leader is having with his people? Tuko na shida. I am telling you, tuko na shida. Na ni kweli, I don't want to repeat this. You can see clearly. As I said last time, Kenya's problems have nothing to do with the people. They have everything to do with the average or mediocre leadership we have, incompetent management of the country. Sababu mambo ile tuko nayo inatusumbua, inaonekana wazi. Ninyi jiulize wananchi, if these things don't amaze you, ukifika mahali unalipa watu. Mumeona clips hapa, rais anaelekea Kisii kesho. Tangu wiki jana ni kulipa tu unaendelea. Watu wanaweka laini, wanalipa. Wewe jiulize wewe mwenyewe, hiyo pesa inatoka wapi? Unalipa watu kuja kukusikia. Napika hesabu. You bring women leaders to State House, 12,000 of them. You give each one of them 10,000. That's 120 million. Saa hiyo hakuna chakula Kenyatta National Hospital. Hakuna madawa huko. Grade 10 kids hawaendi shule wengine. Tunaambiwa vitabu havijafika. Part of my community are in the arid and semi-arid areas. Government papers are the ones that are announcing when they open school next month, 2 million will be in danger of not accessing education because the government cannot raise the 4.8 billion for school feeding program. Hii State House iko ya kupewa wakorino 3,000 kila mtu, lakini watoto hawaendi shule. Our priorities are not even upside down, they are worse than that. Sasa wananchi, I'm telling you the truth, because you wonder, are we okay? Are we normal? Are these normal people doing these kinds of things? As Eugene said, we served in the National Security Council. Focus on the threat profile. Al-Shabaab, the drugs that they are allowing through Mombasa, and what they are doing to our children. That is the threat. How is Ngogoyo a threat? He is going to a meeting to address people who elected him. At the end, in fact, if you want to come to Kajiado tomorrow, tutaondoka leo. We are not eating Kajiado. We will leave it all here. You can also come tomorrow and talk to the people of Kajiado if you want.